The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field.
All right, fellas. Defjam669 in the house. Man, I got my piece. I got my chronic. I got my lighter. Hopefully I got a decent team. Obviously, we know what these guys can do. The Lions have been disassembled with Matthew Stafford now gone.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Second and 2. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. Second in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards, and that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. What a player is Dalvin Cook.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Cook. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's got Dalvin Cook. He got him.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And now they'll throw with Lance. And this throw incomplete.
What up, man?
Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Lance. Gets it to his running back, Cannon. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to the ground, Cook. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Shifts by him. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown.
Good run, man. Good run.
Dalvin Cook, 40 yards. And the Niners are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. That's a really good job of execution by them.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Share the chat, the stream, but never mind.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Into heavy traffic. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
Now a play fake. Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Play action. Now it's Lance. Looking for the end zone. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab. And the 49ers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Gould able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
Down fucking 2 touchdowns already.
after the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Well, if you're just now joining us, Defjam669 versus McFromNc1988. First week 1 for the new league, Gridiron.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result. Because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan. Big both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. Second and 5. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Now Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short gain.
Now a second down and 6. Back to the running game with Swift. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 23. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Whoops. Pretty unique though. I haven't been in a league where they're like you can't use DBs in your sub linebacker position or an extensive amount of rules, but it's all good. I'm not here to break them.
Into the red zone. Wentz. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson.
There you go. Push it.
Before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Swift. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
Meat behind him.
He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Swift again, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop right around the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Nope, that's not what I wanted, but we do this.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. Looking for Hockenson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Hockenson.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
And try to rebound, get back into the game.
That's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Tracy Walker in on the tackle.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A give. This is Cook.
Oh, my God.
Cook with a first down and much more. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. 88 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off of play action, here's Lance. Deep ball for Goodwin. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Working from the gun, Lance. He finds his man, complete. That's Cannon. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Right on, 4th and 5.
Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start.
Sure
Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first
month
then
rules.
So, what do you think they're hoping to see
you gotta
from
boot
him?
that motherfucker.
Every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with receivers? And of course, how open is he to learning? And of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working. That means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. To throw is Wentz. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. They run out of the gun with Swift. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Wentz. Pass incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
The Lions on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Wentz. Throw right side.
That's it. Caught it. Holy moly.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Wentz now to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have a Lions first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Wentz. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Good drive, man. Good drive. Wow, knotted this shit up.
And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball.
Now we will have to do our best to protect the skies. The last 40 seconds. And keep an eye on that tight end, Kettle, and that running back, fucking Cook.
Ooh. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
All right, that deserves a hit. I gotta take a hit for peace. I'll take a hit for peace. We ain't here to tank, by the way, guys. We are not here to be tanking. We are not here for that bullshit.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so. Throw left side complete. That's Cannon. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Another completion there. And we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation. A top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key is going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it, not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, Lance.
Oh,
that's to the right side, complete to Kittle.
Right
now
there,
San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Now Lance again.
I saw him wide open. I was like, ooh, that guy coming underneath. That was wide open, man. That was a big game. That was a really big game.
He's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line.
No timeout. Might go for one more play.
29 yards.
It might go for the field goal.
And Gold is able to put it through.
Go, baby.
And they take a 17-14 lead. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Pretty sure I do.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one.
Damn.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend.
All right, let's see how this shit goes.
To Orlando, that's where we
Second
find
half.
our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA
down
Sports
14-0, came and fought my
Coach.
ass off. Knotted it up. He ran it down the field for a quick field goal. And now it's my turn to see if I can get some points on the board.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away.
Yeah.
Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
This team is pretty. It does not have much
Second
depth.
and 7.
Let's just say that.
Here's Wentz to throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
And a fresh start for DeAndre Swift and his teammates with this brand new coaching staff. And they believe he can be a 3-down back. They want to get him in space against linebackers. 46 catches his rookie year. They expect that number to get into the 60s.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give right side Swift. Swift's got the first down.
Oh, shit.
He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Oh,
78 yards
shit.
on the ground now as
Probably
he's been
taking it.
terrific here this afternoon. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now it's Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 38, Wentz. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions on 1st down.
Rotate him. Give him a little breather. Give him some water, guys. Give him some water. Tie up your shoelaces, bud.
first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Meanwhile, Wentz's throw complete here to Waller. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
Waller, welcome to the Lions.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety.
Thanks, fellas, for approving of that trade. Appreciate that.
Often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Go right at you, buddy. Right at you, Bosa. Coming at you.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain.
Try to squeeze through here soon.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Wentz. Eluding the pressure right.
Feet in. Nice job. Nice job, Wentz.
T.J. Hawkinson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions are going to jump back in front.
My son showed me that play. we be sharing, plays with one another. You'll see one play that he thinks develops really well. He did, good games underneath and over the top. And I find plays that I like that we share amongst each other and that we put it into a custom playbook. So him and I, we might have almost identical playbooks. He does play different schemes, but he utilizes it different. How I use it and how he uses it, completely different. Completely different balls. Damn, right on, bud. That was a good touchdown by Hawkinson. That's 2 for that boy.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're
crawled right through there.
They don't have to do anything different.
Crawled right through there.
Down on the scoreboard now.
That was a wiggle.
He
wiggled right through that.
And what they plan to do on offense.
Blow my piece out. Can't. Gotta pick a play. Pick a play.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
93 yards.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Repack the piece. Gotta repack the piece, fellas. Hold up. I'm multitasking.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Lance. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. A nice completion there for the 1st down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 104 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cook. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Come on, defense.
10 more there and another first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Romeo Okwara. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Second and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Lance. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Lance. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
There you go, bud. You got it down the middle.
And his kick is good.
Nice
Didn't
kick,
hit it
buddy.
all
Nice
that
kick.
well, but he got enough on it to put it through.
Uh-oh.
Bring him back within a point.
Not bad, not bad. Got a good game going on here, fellas. Got a good game. Share it in the main chat if need be, please.
You're exactly right.
I couldn't tag anybody in the chat, man. I usually you can hit at everyone, and everyone is not lighting up, so I could not share them amongst the group other than just our personal chat between Niners user and myself. All right, guys, come on, Lions.
The Detroit
Get another fucking solid drive in here.
And that last
Come on, boys.
drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
I wanted to go to Waller, but fuck, he was
28 yards the
all
gain
over
there
him.
on the
He was
catch
covering
and
him
run.
well. Double
And
team.
this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath
Double
route,
teamed.
just trying to free
He
up
was
some
double
space.
teamed.
And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So that particular play, I've ran that one 3 times.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL
I'm not fucking spam. I don't
Kickoff
spam. I don't know how to
Weekend.
spam.
You
I
are
like to mix
watching
that
the
shit up.
NFL on EA Sports. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Working with 2nd and 5 now. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Big time 3rd down conversion we need.
Working from the gun, Wentz.
Ooh, that was a window. That was a window. Whoa. That was a window throw.
That pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop there, didn't they?
So frustrating.
3 bodies. 3 bodies right there. Wow. That was a window fucking
now
throw.
Now they got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift.
There we go.
Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
Get some yards, baby. Get some yards, Swift.
Situation. Also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe
what's up, man? You're just now joining us. Defjam669
campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
This is Gridiron League. Chris Baller, thank you, sir, for inviting me to the league. I appreciate that.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The Lions on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. On the handoff, this is Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I want to go for it, man, but I want to double check the rules. I read them earlier today, too, so. Oh, no, that's legal ideas. Fucking fuck. I can't fucking find them. No, not while you're trying to play a game, so we're just going to boot the rock. Call it good.
Seibert's kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
My instinct said to throw it, and I still fucking
for much of this
ran
game.
it.
This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest.
Touchdowns too.
He's able
TDs.
to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good
Man, I read the rules too, but I got to read them again.
All kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Yeah. Good tackle. Good tackle.
I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Lance looking to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Cannon. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So a nice throw there. And, CD, I have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
You know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays, they'll come with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the right reads.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good catch.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3-and-out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, this is Cannon. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st down, Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that is caught on the right side.
That was a good throw. Good read, good throw. Trying to get down the field. That was pretty good.
2nd down.
Boys pushed him out of bounds. Good job, guys.
The worst thing, it stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That's complete. It's
I should him get open earlier.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Shit.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. From the gun, a run with Cannon. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
He needs a touchdown. He needs a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, he got it. Ah! Shit.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up?
Yeah.
Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Nailed it, dude. 19 seconds left. Son of a fucking
fuck. A bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Gold with the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to
good
get out of
coverage
here
there
with a
too, man. It was good
victory.
coverage.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Wentz. Gets this to Waller, and he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Caught by Williams.
Shit.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. 7 yards to pick up there. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Wentz to throw. This is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
To the sideline. Just going to have to Hail Mary that bitch.
One final try now for Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, he got his hands on it, though.
So here on the final play, and this ball game is over.
Damn, that was a good game.
Victory here for San
It's been a lost
Francisco.
game 1, but it was a good game.
Our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for San Francisco, it's a victory in the debut of Trey Lance as an NFL quarterback. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles.
Man.
Meanwhile, for Detroit, they obviously
I think Wentz played pretty well. I think he played pretty well. I can't remember if I threw an INT or not, but we're going to check those stats.
To take on the Packers.
I know I got 2 touchdowns of Hawkinson. That was it.
Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my
I do not think I threw an INT, though. No, I think I did in the beginning of the game. I fucked it up and blew it. Yeah, I did. I already threw an INT early. I think it was my first pass, too. Let's see. Damn, Trey Lance came up clutch, hitting George Kittle. Wow, for the touchdown. Yep, I got 1 INT right there, so 2 for 1. He had a good game, 2 touchdowns, 0 INTs, 17 for 23, 191 yards for Wentz, 16 for 22 for Lance, 190 yards, 73 and 72 completion percentage. Let's see, the run game was pretty stout. Swift ran the rock well. Let's see, 19 for 89 with the touchdown. Cook, 13 for $115 for a touchdown receiving. Waller, 6 for 70. Hawkinson, 5 for 65, 2 touchdowns. We have Kettle, 3 for 46 with the touchdown right at the end. Game-winning touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 2 for 32 yards and a touchdown. Let's see. No sacks, dude. I don't think I got any sacks on him. Oh, I guess I did. Williams gave up a sack. Take a look at the sack lights and INT lights. Tart with the INT. Yep. We have Romeo. I had to make sure I was reading that right. Romeo. He's got a sack. He came up big on that play. That was nice. And that's a wrap, fellas. That's a wrap. The game was over. It was a good game. 27-24. Can't complain, man. It was a good game. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun with this regular ass roster. Ain't no superstars other than the Weller now. So we just got to keep working on him and build him up a little more. Hopefully we could see what's out there. Maybe some trades. Definitely the draft. We're definitely building the draft. But it's only game 1. We got like a whole fucking 17 more weeks of this shit and a month and a half of it. So right on. Thanks for watching, y'all. If you like it, hit the like button. See you guys in the next match.